till that sixth over. Were you starting to feel the pressure there?
Not particularly. They were still only going at about sevens, eights, and we know we've got some good middle order bowlers, so they use their cutters very well. So no, I was happy with the way we brought things back.
And you came on, got 2 wickets, then taken off. Were you frustrated with that?
Yeah, I mean, no one wants to be taken off, but the skipper backed the other bowlers, and he made the right decision, I guess. Well, you never know. But yeah, 123 on the board, so we're happy with that.
Now, you look at the medium paces, they swung the ball early, but they took the pace off during that middle period. Wickets a little slow?
Very slow and scripping quite a bit. The cutters are definitely working quite well. We probably missed our lengths a little bit at the last 2 overs sort of thing, but like I said, still happy with the 123.
So what do you reckon is about par score on this wicket?
I'll probably say they're just a little bit under par, maybe 140, 130. So yeah, we'll see what happens. The batter's going to give it a good crack.
And Mahidi Hussain Rana, how much is he improving through this tournament?
He's been an unbelievable find. I mean, I remember the first 2 games or so he missed out, and he was just a net bowler for our team. So it's very nice to see him come along and actually perform as well.
Well, good luck with the bat today, Ryan, and thanks for joining us.
Super. Thanks. Cheers.
Well, 125 required in their 20 overs with the run rate of 6.25. Well, we'll be back in a bit for the run chase.
£155.36, 65% সেভিংস। মাইজি ফ্লেক্সি প্ল্যান।
গ্রামীণ ফোনের সবকিছু সহজে।
অস্ট্রেলিয়া ও নিউজিল্যান্ড সহ বিশ্বের আধুনিক ফার্মে খাঁটি গরুর খাঁটি দুধ থেকে তৈরি হয় ফ্রেশ ফুল ক্রিম মিল্ক পাউডার। গরু খাঁটি তো দুধও খাঁটি। রবি 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্ক স্পেশালি আপনার জন্য। রবি
লাইফে চাই আনলিমিটেড এনার্জি, তাই আছে গিয়ার। অলওয়েজ থাকো টপ গিয়ারে।
একটু দাঁড়া দোস্ত, ইন্টারনেট কিনবো। মাই এয়ারটেল অ্যাপে কিনে ফেল, সব সময় বেস্ট অফার পাবি। সব সময়
মাই এয়ারটেল অ্যাপে সব সময় বেস্ট অফার। 60% সেভ করতে ডাউনলোড করো এখনই এয়ারটেল।
নতুন বিকাশ অ্যাপ থেকে অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলে লগইন করলেই 100 টাকা বোনাস, সাথে থাকছে প্রথম 25 টাকা রিচার্জে 50 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক, আর পে বিলে কোনো চার্জ নেই। এখনই বিকাশ অ্যাপ ডাউনলোড করুন।
£155.36, 65% সেভিংস। মাই জিপি অ্যাপে ফ্লেক্সি প্ল্যান।
গ্রামীণ ফোনের সবকিছু সহজে। ডাউনলোড মাই জিপি অ্যাপ।
এই সময়ে কথাটা বেশিই হবে, তাই কথায় কথায় আরো বেশি এনজয় করতে বাংলা লিংক দিচ্ছে মাত্র 137 টাকায় 235 মিনিট।
Get ready for the ultimate battle. Mr. Dependable Mushfiqur Rahim, the sensational Riley Russo, the Speed Master Robbie Freilich, the Swing Master Muhammad Amir versus the Fiends Mustafizur Rahman, Speed Star Taskin Ahmed, Young Sensation Naim Sheikh. Bangabandhu BPL T20 2019. Khulna Tigers versus Rangpur Rangers today at 7 p.m. live on GTV. Also on Rabbit Hole Web.
রবি 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্ক স্পেশালি আপনার জন্য। রবি
জিততে হলে মারতে হবে 6 বল হাতে আসছে হাসিব, কি জানি কি হয়। হাসিবের মোয়া বল আকিব পাঠালো আসমানে, তবে ফিল্ডার এখনো জমিনে। কিন্তু একই ক্যাচের জন্য হাত না তুলে ফিল্ডার আছে মুখ খুলে।
গরুর খাঁটি দুধ থেকে তৈরি হয় ফ্রেশ।
টেনিস বল সে পেলে মন লাইম আর টুটি ফুরি ইয়াম্মি ফ্লেভারে। i3 টেনিস বল গাম খাবে না খেলবে।
এই সময়ে ইন্টারনেটটা বেশিই লাগে, তাই আরো বেশি এনজয় করতে বাংলা লিংক দিচ্ছে মাত্র 129 টাকায় 6 জিবি ইন্টারনেট।
ওনারা তো ঈদের
এসে থাকে।
ঠিক আছে তুমি?
শাহাদাত, আমাকে খুঁজতে গিয়ে তুই হারিয়ে গেলি।
বাবুল, প্রতিদিনের এমন অবাক করা মুহূর্তগুলোর জন্যই সবখানে ফাস্টেস্ট 4G নিয়ে আছি আপনার সাথে, গ্রামীণ ফোন।
গ্রামীণ ফোন প্রেজেন্টস ক্রিকেট ম্যানিয়াতে আমি শ্রাবণ তহিদা আপনাদের সবাইকে ওয়েলকাম করছি।
সেকেন্ড টিম যখন চেস করলো, ইট লুকস রিয়েলি নাইস। দ্য ব্যাটসম্যান খুব ভালো শটস খেলছিল।
মাশরাফির যদি লাস্ট বিপিএল গুলো আপনি ফলো করেন, আপনি দেখবেন যে হি ইজ ওয়ান অফ দ্য বেস্ট পারফর্মার।
কেন আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে মাঠের পারফরমেন্সটা এভরিথিং।
আসলে ম্যাচের এমন একটা ভলিউম থাকে, সেই ভলিউমটা কিন্তু এখানে তারা ইউজ হতে পারে।
Grameenphone presents Cricket Mania every match day before the match, live on GTV.
ওয়েলকাম করছি সুপার ফ্রেশ ড্রিঙ্কিং ওয়াটার প্রেজেন্টস ক্রিকেট এক্সট্রা, সাথে আছি আমি নীলুরে জাহান।
এখন যে ছেলেগুলি আছে, আমরা যাদের নিয়ে কাজ করছি হাই পারফরমেন্স, এই ছেলেগুলির মানসিক দৃঢ়তা অনেক বেশি।
আজকে ম্যাচে বোলিং দেখে মনে হয়েছে একদম ফুল অন 10 on 10 পারফরম্যান্স।
উইকেটটা খুব ভালো, যেটা আমরা প্রথমেই বলেছি, এইসব উইকেটে হাই স্কোরিং ম্যাচে আমরা দেখতে পাবো।
Super Fresh Drinking Water presents Cricket Extra every match day after the match, live on GTV. Get ready for the ultimate battle. Mr. Dependable Mushfiqur Rahim, the sensational Riley Rusho, the Speed Master Robbie Fryling, the Swing Master Muhammad Amir.
Well, we have a slow wicket here in Dhaka, and Platoon could only manage 124. There was only a couple of partnerships, Iqbal and Huck out the top with 32, and then the last partnership, Mashrafi and Wazeb Riaz managed to put on 31, but other than that, it was hard going for the Platoon.
The Chattogram Challengers were sensational with the ball. 1 for 21 for Nasoom. Have a look at Mukhtar Ali, 4 overs, 2 for 18, and Ryan Balu only managed to bowl 1, give away 1, but pick up 2 wickets. Simply brilliant to restrict a strong batting of Dhaka Platoon for a mere 124 for 9.
Well, the target's 125 off 20 overs. Should be easy going, but this wicket is a little too paced and it's holding up. And medium pacers are bowling their cutters. Challengers going out with their 2 opening batters. Simmons and Junid will be opening the batting for the Challengers, and hopefully they get them off to a good start. Atar, what do you think of this run chase? Is it going to be easy, or is it going to be quite difficult on this pitch?
I don't think so it's going to be easy because of the fact of the surface, how the surface has played. But if they get a really good start, that things can get easier and easy as the match progresses. I think it's a tricky total. It's a tricky little total where you feel that yes, it's not very big, but if you lose wickets, then you're in trouble.
I was interviewing Ryan Burl before I introduce that's Lendl Simmons, and Sadiq is coming into the team today. He's replaced Fernando. And I was talking to Ryan Burl, and I forgot to ask him, will they go hard out the new ball, or will they be a little conservative early on? That's probably the time when the ball's going to come on, Atar. And we've got Mushrafi Murtaza, the legend of Bangladesh cricket, the leader during the World Cup, and the fans outside absolutely love him, and they get right behind him.
It's the Magnusson Deluxe Cement countdown. I think it's also a question of the length. Where do they bowl? There are slip in plays. If the ball is there to hit, both these batsmen look to play over the top. But if it's not, then it's going to be hard for them to even rotate the strike. Let's see how they start. Bowlers need to bowl a really good line and length.
That's a beautiful start from the legend Murtaza.
Good shape. Really good shape. It's all about the length, hitting the business areas. Look at the way that moved away from Len Simmons. That's the reason why he's got a slip in place. Lovely start.
I feel this is a big moment. Simmons, if he gets away, it's going to be easy for the challengers. If he doesn't, well, then Platoon are back into this game. So important, Mortaza's first over. Straight away we see Simmons, because of that movement, going right across the off stump. Think of that type of batting that's come into the fray over the last couple of years. Batsmen getting right across to the outside off stump.
I think they'll want to play it as late as possible because of the two-pace nature of the surface. You're not too sure because you can actually go through the shot a little while earlier before the ball comes and hit the bat. So you don't want to get out in that fashion. Big support for Mashrafi Mortaza. It's his hometown. He's playing for Dhaka. He's from Narail, but his team is Dhaka Platoon, and they'll have huge support. Good crowding today also.
Siddiqui on strike. What do you think of Siddiqui at the top of the order?
Yeah, Junaid Siddiqui has been an opener in the past. He opened the batting for Bangladesh number of occasions, but he's difficult. He's found difficult to get back in the side, but he is a genuine opener. Yeah, we just saw a little while earlier, Shahid Afridi can play a really big part with the ball. Missed out with the bat though.
Well, he wasn't the only one who missed out on the bat. Too many of them had brain fades, just playing too many big shots too early in their innings. As a coach, how do you think he would approach that with his batting lineup going into the next game?
I think a lot depends on the surface, and it's important for the batsman right at the top of the order to assess it as quickly as possible. Then you adapt and adjust. Either they play just too many shots early in the innings.
Lost the radar.
Yeah, I think it's the key is to have wickets in hand at the end of the 15th over, or maybe at the end of the 10th over. You should have at least 7, maybe 8 wickets in hand. Then you can set yourself a target. But if you keep losing wickets, then it's a problem. Simmons has been very good, but he took in the bowlers, and Chattogram smashes down the ground, back live.
That innings was against the Thunder. He really had an outing that particular day in Chattogram.
Different surface, very good surface to bat on in Chattogram. A completely different surface here. Beautiful seam position, and look at the ball shaping away from the right-hander.
It's not the ball holding up on the wicket, it's the movement in the air that the medium paces are getting with this new ball that are troubling Simmons right now. Four off the over.
ওয়াও, দারুণ গ্লো, সো সফট। কি মেখেছিস?
ফেয়ার এন্ড সফটি।
বল না।
এটা
ফেয়ার এন্ড লাভলি?
নরম কোমল গ্লো এর জন্য ফেয়ার এন্ড লাভলি উইন্টার গ্লো।
ফেয়ার এন্ড লাভলি উইন্টার গ্লো যা দেয় রিচ ময়েশ্চারাইজারের কোমলতা আর মাল্টিভিটামিনের গ্লো। ফেয়ার এন্ড লাভলি উইন্টার গ্লো।
ফেয়ার এন্ড লাভলি বডি ফেয়ারনেস মিল্কে মাল্টিভিটামিনের গ্লো পাও এখন নতুন মোড়কে। ভিটামিন সি সমৃদ্ধ মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ত্বককে দেয় সম্পূর্ণ সুরক্ষা।
155 টাকা 36 পয়সা, 65% সেভিংস। মাইজিপি অ্যাপে ফ্লেক্সি প্ল্যান।
গ্রামীণ ফোনের সবকিছু সহজে ডাউনলোড মাইজিপি অ্যাপ।
লাইফে চাই আনলিমিটেড এনার্জি, তাই আছে গিয়ার। অলওয়েজ থাকো টপ গিয়ারে।
Just over sevens. And on this wicket tonight, I think he's going to be a little bit more economical than that. I think challengers will be very cautious to him. Like that line to Wendell Simmons, not allowing to have any room outside off stump.
He hardly gives anything away, Mehdi Hassan. That is the most economical spell in this tournament so far. That came in Chattogram, would you believe it, on the batting paradise. 2 for 9. You would expect him to dent the hopes of the challengers. It's about wickets. I think it's important for a platoon to realize that they know that's not a very big total to defend, but you can defend it provided if you can manage to pick up wickets at regular intervals, create some pressure.
I'm just interested how Mahidi approaches this wicket. Does he bowl side spinners or over spinners? And it looks as though it's side spinners, and good piece of fielding off his own bowling. With the wicket holding up, I think you've got to go with the side spinner rather than the overspin.
We talk about the batsman approach, but also important what you just mentioned, how the bowler feels. Picking up of his own bowling and trying at the stumps. So it's important to realize, okay, fine, let me see whether the ball is going to grip or turn a little bit more. Depends on what are you trying to bowl here.
Great adjustment. It's not easy to do as a spinner. Got to watch the batsman like a hawk and adjust. Got enough. The old heave-ho. Lucky to get away with that, Simmons, on such a slow track.
The intentions were to probably go a little bit straighter. It's the maximum. I won't mind that at all. So what matters is the result in the end. But it also shows the kind of mindset that the batsman is at the moment. Looks like it just over. Should be a 6. Good shot in the end, yet it is a 6.
Great comeback from Mahidi. Simmons just advancing the ball before, but Mahidi still on song, not getting phased about this particular shot. Straight away is on a better length the next ball. And that's a more convincing shot from Simmons. And that's a big win for the challengers. Mahidi's gone for 14 off that over, 18 for no loss.
ঝগড়াটাও শান্তি মতো হইতো না। ভিডিও কলে একবার কথা আটকাইতো, আরেকবার ছবি। তাই পাল্টায় রবিতে আসছে।
ধন্যবাদ নার্গিস আপাকে আমাদের স্ট্রং 4.5G নেটওয়ার্কে আস্থা রাখার জন্য। রবি
জিততে হলে মারতে হবে 6 বল হাতে আসছে হাসিব কি জানি কি হয় হাসিবের মোয়াবলা কি পাঠালো আসমানে তবে ফিল্ডার এখনো জমিনে কিন্তু একই ক্যাচের জন্য হাত না তুলে ফিল্ডার আছে মুখ খুলে এবং হোয়াট এ ক্যাচ
টেনিস বল শেপে লেমন লাইম আর টুটি ফুরি ইয়াম্মি ফ্লেভারে i3 টেনিস বল গাম খাবে না খেলবে
উইকে 155 টাকা 36 পয়সা 65% সেভিংস মাইজিপি অ্যাপে ফ্লেক্সি প্ল্যান
গ্রামীণ ফোনের সবকিছু সহজে ডাউনলোড মাইজিপি অ্যাপ
ভিটামিন সি সমৃদ্ধ মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ত্বককে দেয় সম্পূর্ণ সুরক্ষা
Team right now. It's going to be headaches for this man coming in, the skipper Mortaza. It's the way that Siddiqui sets up, just shows that he's an opener, but this is the last ball of the last over.
This was the first one, I think. And this is the one, the second one, more convincing. That's the area where he was targeting early on. He got away with the first one. The next one is beautifully played. Surely there'll be a change from the other end.
That's great batting from the opener. Getting high strike rate batter on strike in Simmons, not allowing balls to apply pressure on the other batsman out the other end, and that's so important as a partnership, isn't it, Atak?
I think it's so very important for someone like Junaid Siddiqui to look to rotate the strike and get Lendl Simmons on strike as quickly as possible. You've already seen Simmons hitting 2 sixes in the previous over.
Very Caribbean-like. Outside off stump, just a bit of wrist work to square leg.
Yeah, also important for someone like Mashrafi Murtaza to realize what kind of length is important to pick up a wicket. I thought he was a touch short on that occasion, the previous delivery. Get the batsman onto the front foot because there is a bit of a shape and there is a bit of a movement after the ball is pitching and moves away from the right-hander, so that should come back into the left-hander. Allow him to drive through the covers, create that gap between the bat and the pad.
And a little bit of luck there for Siddiqui.
A little bit wide. Pays the price. Junaid Siddiqui eyeing to pick up a boundary and he managed to pick his first boundary. Look how wide that is. He reaches out and it's just over the fielder at point.
Well, that's what the length you want for Simmons as well. But because Simmons is renowned as a power hitter, he's a little cautious, and that was why he's too short to Simmons the ball before. Because Junaid, not known as a high strike rate getter, he was more comfortable to go fuller and he paid the price.
There was nothing wrong in terms of the length. It's the line. It's just a little bit too wide. Had it been on stumps, it would have been difficult. It would just hit straight to the fielder. Very small margins. And if you don't get it right, the batsman will hurt you.
He goes full. Simmons plays it like it's a shorter ball. He swings from the bootlaces, and that is a terrible shot from the West Indian.
We spoke about Mashrafi Murtaza taking the ball away from the right-hander. Even if he did get it, he would still be in a lot of trouble. Have a look at this. That is a poor, poor shot. It's just a slug, nothing else. What it does, it gets an outside edge, and the keeper does the rest. Mashrafi Murtaza strikes, leading from the front. Len Simmons gone for 15. Challengers are 25 for 1.
রবি 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্ক স্পেশালি আপনার জন্য রবি।
সারাদিনের ব্যস্ততায় ত্বকের যত্ন নেওয়ার সময় কই, ফলাফল শুষ্ক ত্বক। এজন্য আমার চাই ভ্যাসলিন ডিপ রেস্টোর। এতে আছে ভ্যাসলিন জেলি, যা প্রচন্ড শীতেও ত্বকে দেয় 6 গুণ দীর্ঘস্থায়ী ময়শ্চারাইজেশন আর দেয় সুস্থ ও সতেজ সারাদিন। আমার কাজ তো শেষ, কিন্তু ভ্যাসলিনের কাজ চলছেই।
একটু দাঁড়া দোস্ত, ইন্টারনেট কিনবো। মাই এয়ারটেল অ্যাপে কিনে ফেল, সব সময় বেস্ট অফার পাবি। সব সময়? সব সময়।
মাই এয়ারটেল অ্যাপে সব সময় বেস্ট অফার। 60% সেভ করতে ডাউনলোড করো এখনই। এয়ারটেল।
মাঠ কেন নষ্ট করছো? আবার ম্যাচ হেরে গেছে না। আজ হেরেছে, কিন্তু কাল তো জিততেও পারি।
হারকে হারাতে গিয়ে যদি দাগ লেগে যায়, তাহলে দাগই ভালো। সার্ফ এক্সেল, দাগই ভালো।
Well, the skipper comes to the crease. Imral Kayes. Nahidi is continuing. I think they were making the decision if Simmons was in, they'd take him off. But they've kept him on because the new batsman's coming into the crease and they've still got Siddiqui, the left-hander, on strike right now.
A good call, Brad. I also thought there might have been a change in bowling, but with two left-handers in the middle, why not continue with Mehdi Hassan? Imral Kayes is here because of this. Have a look at his left leg. What is he trying to do? Slog it out of the ground. Poor shot. But Dhaka will be very happy to see the back of Len Simmons.
If he played that on the front foot, trying to go over cover with a conventional shot, wouldn't have as been harsh on him with the poor choice. It was only because it was a slog. He was on the back foot when he should have been on the front foot that caused it to be the poor shot.
Great bowling. Going, better going.
Well, how things change. Mahidi, is there a man under it? Yes, there is. And another poor shot. Siddiqui
Junaid Siddiqui gone for 8 challenges, 25 for 2.
শুষ্ক ত্বক বা ঠোঁট ফাটা সুবিধাবঞ্চিত মানুষদের জীবনকে করে তোলে ভয়াবহ। তাই বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র 100% পিওর পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ভ্যাসলিন ওদের ত্বকের সুস্থতার জন্য নিয়ে এলো ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্ট। ভ্যাসলিন হাতে হাতে ছড়িয়ে পড়ুক ত্বক সুস্থ করার 100% বিশুদ্ধ শক্তি।
আমার কনফিডেন্স তো লাগালেই উড়ে যায়। তাহলে আমার কনফিডেন্স নিয়ে নে। উড়লো না।
Leo What a Girl Body Splash
উড়ে যাবে না, টিকে থাকবে।
আকাশ সংযোগ কিনে জিতে নিতে পারেন বিপিএল টিম ক্যাপ্টেনদের স্বাক্ষরিত ব্যাট এবং বল ছাড়াও সেমিফাইনাল ও ফাইনাল ম্যাচের টিকিট। বিস্তারিত জানতে এখনই কল করুন 16442।
Came in because of the wicket of Simmons. At the other end, we've got Chadwick Walton because of Siddiqui's poor shot. A lot weighing on these two batsmen out the crease right now, and Mahidi again having success in this tournament.
Now then, Woody was just gardening along and somebody has picked it up and had a shy at the stumps. Was he out of the crease is the question. Was the ball in play? Hang on. Really good from Mashrafi Murtaza. This is fantastic. Straight away he said, no, just get back to your bowling mark. Don't worry about it. Because he had played the ball and he just walked across for some gardening.
Well, that's interesting. If he was run out,
Once he played that, I agree with you, because the ball was still going to the fielder and it's not come back straight to the keeper, or that over has not been called. In all of the
and the crowd would have gone berserk, but good sportsmanship, 26 for 2.
রবি 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্ক স্পেশালি আপনার জন্য। রবি
শুষ্ক ত্বক বা ঠোঁট ফাটা সুবিধাবঞ্চিত মানুষদের জীবনকে করে তোলে ভয়াবহ। তাই বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র 100% পিওর পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ভ্যাসলিন ওদের ত্বকের সুস্থতার জন্য নিয়ে এলো ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্ট। ভ্যাসলিন হাতে হাতে ছড়িয়ে পড়ুক ত্বক সুস্থ করার 100% বিশুদ্ধ শক্তি।
155 টাকা 36 পয়সা, 65% সেভিংস। মাইজিপি অ্যাপে ফ্লেক্সি প্ল্যান।
গ্রামীণ ফোনের সবকিছু সহজে ডাউনলোড মাইজিপি অ্যাপ।
4 shots. Not Mortizer getting the ball to move in the air. Good thing on that particular incident, Kayes was not doing a little bit of guarding, but this was the over before. Look at Kayes, he just strolls down, doing a little bit of guarding. Good sportsmanship. Actually, we've seen that a couple of times today, some good sportsmanship.
Like I said before, he was not attempting to go and take a run. Chadwick Walton, 240 runs, the leading run scorer for the challengers, and with him is Imrul Kayes, who scored also 236 so far in the tournament. So they've got two batsmen in really good nick.
That's a positive start for Walton. I like the way these feet move quickly to the ball straight away.
As a batsman, even if you're facing a low total, how do you organize yourself when you go in to face your first ball, Brad?
I think this particular wicket, you've got to give yourself a little bit of time. You've got to try and rotate the strike. But once you get in, you've got to take it home because you can't leave it to the next batter because of the difficulty of the nature of the wicket.
That could have gone easily through the defences. It came back, so he's doing some magic with the ball. They picked up 2 wickets. First one to go was a wild slot, ended up an easy catch to the keeper, and then for no reason at all, Junaid Siddiqui trying to hit it over the top of the fielder, finding Shadab Khan at cover point.
Well, that shot from Siddiqui, I didn't mind the thought process, but he just went too square rather than going over cover with the full face. Walton favouring the leg side.
Now, what is he doing there? Could he easily gone and nicked it? It's on the off stump, it's going away, and it's trying to flick it away. Unbelievable. Have a look at this. It just moved away.
Just a little frustrated, Walton, with the surface. The ball holding up off the wicket. It's challenging. Going to have to work hard. He can't be the free-flowing batsman that we know that he can be, hitting the ball off a good wicket, off a good length on good surfaces. Well played, Mr. Walton out the end, and a good over from Mortaza, and that's 27 for 2.
এই যে এটা দেখ
রবি 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্ক স্পেশালি আপনার জন্য রবি।
সারাদিনের ব্যস্ততায় ত্বকের যত্ন নেওয়ার সময় কই, ফলাফল শুষ্ক ত্বক। এজন্য আমার চাই ভ্যাসলিন ডিপ রেস্টোর। এতে আছে ভ্যাসলিন জেলি, যা প্রচন্ড শীতেও ত্বকে দেয় 6 গুণ দীর্ঘস্থায়ী ময়শ্চারাইজেশন আর দেয় সুস্থ ও সতেজ ত্বক সারাদিন। আমার কাজ তো শেষ, কিন্তু ভ্যাসলিনের কাজ চলছে।
That's what's transpired so far. 124 for 9. Mominul got 32. 23, 21 for Wahab, 21 for Tamim. Will it be enough? They've thrown down the gauntlet, that's for sure, because the Dhaka platoon are fighting back with some guts, I must say. Challengers still have got the work cut out after 5, 27 for 2. This young boy, Mehdi, has been absolutely very, very impressive. This in his third over, 1 for 15. Imrul Qais, well, he'll have his work cut out. He'll have to go the sensible way. And another good ball, as I say. Very good afternoon and welcome back to Dhaka, Roshan Abhisinghe.
Thank you, Shamim. It's a great privilege to be here and to watch an absorbing game of cricket. I think it's a great game of cricket that we have in our hands. By no means challengers can feel confident because it's the kind of pitch that you really need to apply yourself.
He'll be a little disappointed, trying to go for a big one and getting caught. Well, Eddie has been very, very impressive right through this series. Doesn't allow the batsman to settle down. In your face already. Singh has pushed back. This is good, speedy work from him. Let's have a look at what he's done during the series. His lengths in the Bangabandhu BPL 2019. clusters are good. Left-handers, right-hander, 66% on good length. He's got most of his wickets in that region. And it's a pace where it's going to be just sailing over the infield. Now it's going to be a bit of a teaser. Who's going to win the race? Well done. Shadab Khan chasing after that and throwing it back to the batsman to just the 2 runs. Another good over, 3 runs, I beg your pardon. So that's the completion of the power play, 30 for 2. And also, it's time for a little break because the umpires are now going to signal. There you go for the Bosundhara LPG strategic timeout.
এই সময়ে কথাটা বেশিই হবে, তাই কথায় কথায় আরো বেশি এনজয় করতে বাংলা লিংক দিচ্ছে মাত্র 137 টাকায় 235 মিনিট।
চলো তোমার বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলি।
এখন কাগজপত্র, ছবি
কিচ্ছু লাগবে না। বিকাশ অ্যাপ ডাউনলোড করো, রেজিস্ট্রেশন ট্যাপ করো, তোমার জাতীয় পরিচয়পত্রের 2 দিকের ছবি তুলো, তোমার ছবি তুলে ভেরিফাই করে নিল, অ্যাকাউন্ট খোলা হয়ে গেল।
মিনিটে
লাইফ সিম্পল করার সব সার্ভিস নিয়ে নতুন বিকাশ অ্যাপ আজই ডাউনলোড করে অ্যাপ থেকে নিজের বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলুন।
রবি 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্ক স্পেশালি আপনার জন্য। রবি
বিনিয়োগের দুশ্চিন্তা আর নয়। বসুন্ধরা বাড়িধারা আবাসিক প্রকল্পের বর্ধিত অংশে চলছে প্লট বরাদ্দ। আমেরিকান এম্বাসি থেকে মাত্র 5 মিনিটের দূরত্বে বিশ্বমানের সব নাগরিক সুবিধা সম্বলিত। বসুন্ধরার জমির এমনই গুণ, দাম বেড়েছে 25 বছরে 200 গুণ। রেহাব উইন্টার ফেয়ার 2019 উপলক্ষে বিশেষ ছাড়কৃত মূল্যে ও দীর্ঘমেয়াদী কিস্তিতে প্লট বরাদ্দ চলছে।
হয়ে যায় এখন ভ্যাসলিন হেলদি
Polished total, you're immediately under pressure as a bowler, as a fielding unit, and then you bowl so very well. The power play package here. Gun Simmons went early after the bowlers back live. Again, that accuracy has pinned back the batsman. This is excellent from Mashrafi Mortaza.
Tamim, I think the key here is the experience he carries, and keep an eye on the speeds he bowls. Once again, another look at the power plays. But what I would really like to see is the control these young bowlers and Mortaza brought into their game. And particularly here, I'm very keen to look at what speeds Mortaza is bowling at, because he's looking to bowl within himself. Quick single. And on this pitch, I think the basics are important. We speak about lines and lengths and lines and lengths, and you match it up. Look at the speeds. He is touching around under 120, which is about perfect, and he slows it down. And this is great bowling.
You're talking about bowling within himself. He's been doing that for the last 5 years. You talk to him, he knows his limitations. He knows he's got this problem with his leg. But he just controls it so very well.
I think it's not about limitations. I think it's about understanding the surface. If you looked at one over that Robal Hussain bowled, his quickest delivery went for 6. He was trying to bowl quick. I don't think this pitch is a pitch that you can bowl quick.
The Waltons trying to go big. Now it's going just wide of the fielder. They could have gone to hand. They are throwing caution to the wind at times. I don't think that's necessary. That was the problem with the Dhaka platoon batters, trying to play too many shots. And the 2 wickets that have fallen, Roshan, have gone the same way in trying to go for big shots.
Well, they're looking at an option here. They're just trying to break free. Chattogram batsman. Nice seam presentation. And there is a little bit on the surface. There is a little bit. And that's enough. And it's a